Welcome back to Robert Galinskys Reality Wanted. Pick up the phone and talk to us at 877-CHAT-212. Here's your host, Robert Galinsky.
Yes, here we are back on Reality Wanted. It's Robert Galinsky, Reality Wanted. And I am going to take a chance here. I'm going to give everybody who's listening a head start. The after party for the 140 conference is at 211 Avenue A in New York City. The 140 conference was an amazing two-day event. I was the co-host of it. And Jeff Pulver has just told me that the after party is in the Lower East Side at 211 Avenue A. Let's say the first 5 people that show up in the next half hour, I will buy you a drink. All right? So next week we'll talk about how much money I had to spend. 211 Avenue A, the 140 conference after party. We're on the phone with Sarah Monson. She is... Now, wait, Sarah, you have an AKA, don't you?
Yes, I also call myself the Bitch Lorette.
Why do you call yourself the Bitch Lorette? That's a great name.
Thank you. I think I want to maybe be more anonymous than I think I should.
Yeah.
I probably should be when I'm kind of revealing all of these sordid stories from the trenches, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
So that's why.
Okay.
You blew my cover, Robert.
Hey, you didn't have to... Oh, yeah, I did blow your cover.
That's okay.
Sorry. I thought it was on the web. I thought it was out there, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It is.
All right, we got a call from St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, AJ, how you doing?
Hey, Rob, it's AJ. I met you last summer with Peter Scalar.
Oh, cool.
Hey, all right. So anyway, I called. I just looked at your Facebook tonight and saw this perfect person to ask.
Excellent.
The past week or so, this idea hit me for this reality show. Not all that different from Jersey Shore, very different, but anyway.
Yeah.
Same kind of idea with guys being skeezes and everything. But anyway, I have never shot a reality show before, but I figure you can shoot a pilot really cheap. But once it gets to that next step, basically, I figure we got some casting people here now. I can ask you guys, what should someone like me, who is working low budget, like, what's the next step for when I want to send it? If I want to show it to people, what do you suggest I do about getting it out there?
Okay. Well, you're on the phone with me and realityshowchick.com, so you've got someone here that can definitely help you out with that. So you're talking about where do you go with it once you've got it shot, or are you still talking about actually shooting it, AJ?
Well, I don't feel like shooting it will be that hard. I want to basically do, in about 30 seconds, me and some other guys and some other girls go to clubs each night, and basically to prove that you only need a camera crew.
Okay, say no more. Say no more. Somebody's going to steal your idea. Someone's going to take your idea.
Good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so...
You got the idea, and so, I mean, I feel like it'd be a lot of fun no matter what, and so, yeah, I don't think it would be that expensive to shoot, and,
Well, so you're asking, like,
so, yeah, now
what do you do? Once it's shot, what do you do?
What's that?
I'm trying to clarify the question, AJ. Once it's shot and you have your tape, you're saying, now what do I do?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So, Sarah, you want to take a crack at that, and I'll follow up, or?
Well, sure. I mean, if connections are where it's at for that, you'd need to pitch it to all of the big, reality show production companies, I imagine, or you could try and go viral with it on YouTube and see if it gets picked up. But, if it does get picked up, then you'd probably, I don't know if you'd want to cast you and your friends, or if you'd actually want to go out and find the other, skeezies in other cities and kind of do it there. But yeah, and then, next step would just be kind of creating a series out of it.
Yeah, I think you're right on. The key, AJ, to me would be getting in contact with people you can trust that are production companies, or there are people in programming at television networks and cable stations, to see if they'll look at it and get behind it. But you got to make sure that you're bringing it into people who aren't going to rip off your idea, which so many people will.
Yeah. Also, get a lawyer. My husband's an entertainment lawyer, so I have to say that the first thing you need to do is get a lawyer if you have a good idea, especially in reality.
When you're at that point, though, give us a call. Give me a call again. Shoot me an email, and we can point you in the right direction. Because Sarah's point about somebody that and if you don't know anybody, you got to connect that to somebody that you trust that wouldn't take you to somebody who's going to dog you.
Yeah, so having all the paperwork and everything done prior to and everything is a good idea.
Well, to me, I mean, I think, like she was saying, you would want to. I'll start calling her realityshowchick.com.
It's all right.
That way, that way you can keep getting the hits.
Oh, thank you.
Realityshowchick.com advising you about a lawyer is very important. I would not let that hold me up from shooting. I mean, you can go out and shoot and cut this thing and, like you said, very cheaply put it together. That's the product. If that's scintillating and exciting, then people are going to want to do it. So make sure you have that done. Don't show it to anybody, though, until you talk to a lawyer and make sure you got it set. So don't let lawyering hold you up on anything. Create the thing first.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
You know, and I kind of like the idea, realityshowchick.com. I really kind of like the idea of doing it as a viral thing. That could pick up a lot of traction.
Totally, and it's always helpful to, everybody likes to know that something's already, has a platform, so it makes it that much easier to sell and pitch to their bosses.
How real are you about this, AJ? Are you close to shooting, or are you still just thinking about it?
Well, no, I definitely want to shoot it very soon. My only problem is, like I said, I just turned 21, and so it's going to be very easy for me to, end these calls because I'm 21, but a lot of my friends aren't 21, so I would definitely be, I want to put, a casting notice up, just here in St. Louis, if I can shoot this, hire a couple people from the film school.
Absolutely.
Or whatever.
Now, you wouldn't even have to hire them. There's so many people want to do that so they can have a reel.
Exactly, yeah. I figure costs will be pretty cheap and everything if you get the people that want to do it. And exactly. I mean, I want to make sure that there's actually people with talent on it.
AJ, I'm going to ask you to do something for me now that we've done something for you. I want you to support one of my partners. One of the partners in the reality school and the Manhattan Monologue Slam is the Terry Schnook, owner of Schnook's Groceries. So I want you to go spend a little money in Schnook's Groceries there in St. Louis for us.
Absolutely. No, I do that. I shop at Schnook's all the time.
All right. Make it a point this week to go buy something so that I can tell my business partner that I am promoting his business and he's not wasting his time with me here. Even if it's a pretzel. Buy a pretzel, AJ, and then let us know.
Pretzels are good.
Pretzels are good. And then let us know when you're shooting. If you need more advice, give a call. When you're done, let's take a look at it and see where you go from there.
Awesome. Sounds good. I'll shoot you a Facebook message.
Cool. Thanks, AJ.
All right. Thanks for having me.
All right.
See
Peace.
you later.
By the way, we met at a incredible workshop called Beginnings Workshop. If you Google Beginnings Workshop, you'll see Peter Sklar runs this week-long, really super intensive boot camp for actors, dancers, singers, models, and entertainment industry for young people.